Alright guys, we're back. This is going to be the final stages of making our bread. So one thing you have to bear with me, I'm plugged in right now, my phone's dying, so just work with that for me. Alright, so now we have our dough. And it's all ready to go. We're done with the leavening process. So one of the things you're going to check for the proofing is that I've already poked into it, but what you want to do is you actually want to poke and indent the bread, or the dough. The reason for that is you want to check out the elasticity of it. So as I poke it, you see, it comes back, but it doesn't come back too quickly. Just kind of, yeah, very slowly it comes back. It doesn't come back very much. So that's what we're looking for. So we're looking for that consistency where it's not going to totally bounce back at us. Now if I pressed it and it just went whoop, just kind of all the way back, then you know this dough isn't ready yet. And you probably want to let it sit out to proof for another 15-20 minutes until it's ready, and just like that. So I've got my oven going. This is something I should have told you at the beginning, so I apologize. Hopefully you guys were good and read ahead. I'll put it down before in the recipe that, you know, to do this. But you want to prep your oven beforehand at 425. So I did this right when I set this out to proof. I turned this on to be able to give it an hour to build it proof, and then to warm up. And then as well, I had my pan that I was going to use, and I put it in the oven 15 minutes before the proofing was done for the bread. Just to be able to warm up the pan, because you want the pan to be at the same heat as the oven, so that's not, you know, cold pan with bread going into the oven, so that it can actually heat all the way through. There's not going to be any differences in that heat. So I'm going to set this down real quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and pull out. Actually, before I pull out my pan, I'm actually going to show you what I'm going to do next here. So give me a second here. And, I don't think they're going to let me switch the camera.